of the global war on terror. It has been announced that it's every place, anytime, in any country that we have assumed that we have the moral authority to drop missiles and bombs and drones in any country, and believe me, they don't like it. And the other people resent it, and they would like it much better if we promoted our goodness by setting a good example here at home. Any other country ever invading us and attacking us. We are by far the strongest ever in the history of the world. We have more weapons than everybody else put together, and we have an efficient army if they have to fight. But our problem isn't a foreign invasion. Our problem is the other half of our oath of office when we swear to defend against all enemies, foreign and domestic. During the Cuban crisis, I was in for 5 years. But after the war finally ended in Vietnam, and obviously without victory for us, after losing 60,000 Americans, over 1 million Vietnamese died, and how many wounded we have, and all the money we spent, which ushered in a whole decade of economic crisis in the 70s. But shortly after the war ended, a colonel for us, an American colonel by the name of Harry Summers, met with a Colonel Tu, who was Vietnamese. And they got together and they were talking and they were cleaning up the mess, and these are the rules and we were leaving, this sort of thing. And our colonel said to the Vietnamese colonel, said, you know, you never defeated us once on the battlefield. We always won militarily. And you know, Tu said to him, he says, you are right, but it's irrelevant. Because he did not understand, we didn't understand then, and we don't understand now. We can have a military power, and we can bomb and kill and occupy and pretend we're democratizing these countries. But what is much more important is winning the hearts and the minds of the people. And you can't do that. You can't destroy the ability of people to want to take care of their homeland. The whole idea of the Taliban is not to be anti-American. They're anti-occupiers. We worked with the Taliban when the Soviets were occupying Afghanistan, and now we're on the receiving